Good morning. I am getting an early start today. It is 6:20 and I got 17 miles, maybe a little more, to get the hot springs. So a couple of guys in the shelter were getting up early. Slept in the shelter with one other guy, Wolfman, who I had met before at Wesser Bald Shelter. And Bachelor was there, who I hiked with on the second day. He stayed in his tent. And then a bunch of people showed up and set up tents around the shelter. The only other one I knew was that young guy, Gump, that stayed at the hostel I stayed in last night. But I think I'm the first one out and on the road. And yeah, we'll see how far we can get and before sun comes up. Pretty interesting last night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I heard a whole bunch of coyotes. They must have been chasing something because they were making a racket, and they came through somewhere not far from us because you could hear them wailing. It was a weird sound, but they must have been chasing something. But that was the only excitement for the evening, and hopefully there's no excitement here in the dark, and I'll show you sunrise when it happens. See ya. Good morning again. It's about 7:15, just a little before. Sun is not up yet, but it looks like it's going to try to come up right over those mountains. I gotta keep moving though, but thought you might like to see that. And so far so good. Hopefully it'll be a nice day out. We'll see. Alrighty. I don't see the sun yet, but it is getting to be daylight. I can hear a Carolina chickadee singing in the background. There it was right there. I don't know if you heard it. Also heard a northern cardinal this morning. And I thought we would do the Would You Rather. This is kind of timely relative to me being on trail. Would you rather go a week without internet in your home or 3 days without electricity? Think about that, and I'll let you know what I think as I get closer to Hot Springs, North Carolina. Oh, there you go. If you can see out there, the sky looks pretty. Sun will be up shortly. Hopefully it's going to be a really nice day. See ya. It's not quite up, but man, that sky looks awesome. Got a little ridge I'm walking along here. I should get to see a good bit of that as we go. It's hard to show you and stay on the trail, but another good reason to be out on the Appalachian Trail watching sunrise. Awesome. It's almost 8 o'clock and I am at Lemon Gap. You can see there 14.4 at Hot Springs. I think Fresh Ground has set up a Garin Flow Gap, 7.8 miles. I'm not going to make that. He's just going to be there for breakfast. He'll probably be gone by the time I get there. But all right, 14 miles to go. Let's get it. Alrighty, it is 10 o'clock, 7 miles in. Just came over Bluff Mountain. That was a painful climb. I'm not sure why. I don't feel like I have trail legs yet, but every time we go up a hill, I feel it. And got passed going up the hill by Bachelor and Wolfman, who are up in front of me. Now we're heading downhill, and hopefully I can get a cell soon so I can start making some phone calls and try to get a place to stay in Hot Springs. It's 10 miles away, so it's 10 o'clock. Downhill run most of the way. Should be there no later than 3, maybe 2:30. We'll see. But that's all that's going on right now. It was a slog up that hill, and hopefully there'll be a little more to see coming down. We shall see. Oh, by the way, today is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there, even though this will be late. And I hope that the Gahagan Pines St. Patrick's Day party that my dad hosts every year was a big success last night. Shout out to all the folks down there that I know some of you are following along, and wish I could have been there partying with you guys. See ya. Alrighty, heading downhill, taking a little bit of time. I jumped ahead of Bachelor and Wolfman just because I must be like, my trail name should be 18-wheeler or semi or something, because I go really slow up the hills and speed up down the hills. A lot of people don't like going fast down the hills. They say it hurts their knees. I feel like when I go faster, I'm putting less pressure on my knees because the speed is taking, it takes more work to slow yourself down. But anyway, that's how I'm trying to make my time up. You can see I'm moving pretty quick. I got a room at Elmer's Sunny something Inn in Hot Springs for 2 nights. It doesn't sound like it's a private, or they can't guarantee a private room. If they fill up, I think there's 2 beds in every room. They might have a roommate, but I'm gonna get there hopefully between 2:30 and 3, get settled in, and then figure out, they said they can do it. So tomorrow I'll probably get driven up trail. I'm trying to figure out how far I want to go. Minimum of 6, probably 10, maybe 15, and slack back to Hot Springs so I can spend tomorrow afternoon here too, in that town too, and see a little bit of it. So that's the plan, and I'm glad to have a room, get that out of the way. It's been a pain not having internet service really reliably for the last couple days. We'll talk about that later, and would you rather. And yeah, there we go. Trail's a lot less rocky here, which is nice. And so keep you posted. We did not think we would make it here in time for some more fresh ground, but we are here and we are getting some breakfast. He's cooking eggs.
Stay here till the breakfast was gone.
So it is like
it's almost gone.
It's almost gone. This is awesome. 2 days in a row. God is shining on me, baby.
I don't have any butter. I have no cheese. So you're just going with salt on your eggs. That's it.
All right.
Okay. That's not going to make it taste as good.
No cheese. Huh? Okay.
No cheese, no butter. Have nothing left but
this is the best.
This is it.
Absolutely.
Clean this cooler out.
Okay.
Nothing left in here but empty. There's pancakes, there's bacon, there's a
eggs.
ton of potatoes.
Look at this.
A ton of potatoes.
But
Bacon,
I gotta tell you,
eggs,
I am not
potatoes.
buying-
Y'all's
I just had
coffee's right here on the
pancake.
table.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Got
I'm not
coffee
saying
right
it makes
here.
me feel good. I'm saying it because it's the God's honest truth.
Uh-huh.
I was dreaming about that meal that you made for us yesterday.
Okay, good.
Man,
I found that hamburger in the dumpster, at the bottom. It's
I
really
don't
good
care if
hamburger.
it was where it was. It was the best dad burn hamburger.
See, you can't
whatever
phase
it
it
was
through
ever
like
done.
No,
They don't
they'll eat anything. Pretty nice view of the mountains out there. We just came down. A fantastic piece of fortune to catch fresh ground. We knew he was going to be there, but he said he ended up waiting for us. He knew that we were coming and we would be a little late in the morning, and so and he had some eggs he wanted to get rid of, so I think between Titanium and Whiskey and Bachelor and Wolfman and me, I think he just cooked us up 2 dozen eggs, maybe a little more. We crushed it, that's for sure. So love seeing that guy, and nothing brightens your spirits better than that. And now going a little downhill. I got one more uphill, and then it is all downhill into Hot Springs. So it's 12:26 and I've gone 12.3 miles. So I think I still got like 5.2 to go. But Shouldn't be too hard. I got a ton of fuel in the tank. I got to rest the legs a little bit, which helped on the climb out of Garin Flow Gap. Garin Flow Gap. And now, like I said, like downhill here and then one more little up and then all downhill into town. Let's see if I have time to take a quick shower, maybe do a little laundry, and go downtown and with some of these other guys have a St. Patrick's Day beer and probably a St. Patrick's Day Irish whiskey. Toast St. Patrick and all the Irish out there. See you down in town. Well, how about this? Right off of the trail, that headstone says George Cragg, 1881 to 1996. That's a pretty long life, especially back then. That one says Eva Cragg, 1882 to 1940. Absent, not dead. A little family plot right here off the side of the trail. That's pretty wild. Oh, rest in peace, Mr. and Mrs. Cragg. Alrighty, I'm coming into Hot Springs. That is the Laughing Heart Lodge and Hostel. That's where Wolfman is staying. But I am heading down into town to stay at Elmer's Sunny Bank Inn. So I think I gotta go down these stairs and over that way into town somewhere. But I am essentially here, 209. Made a pretty good time. And ooh, these are some crazy steps. Look at this. Let me concentrate on the stairs and show you town when we get into it. All right, now I'm walking into town. Look at this, right in the sidewalk. You can see where the trail goes right through town. Where I'm staying is supposed to be across the street from Dollar General. So there's Dollar General. And I think it's gonna be up that hill right there. That place with the red roof. So I am here. There's another AT symbol right in the sidewalk. And we'll get checked in, figure out what the plan is for tomorrow. And then head downtown, show you a little bit of downtown. Alrighty, so here's a little view of my room in Elmer's Sunny Bank Inn. It's a old house with like, I don't know, 5 or 6 rooms. And it's pretty cool. I'm in here, bachelors across the hall, Whiskey and Titanium showed up a little while ago. They're down the hall. I just took a shower. I got laundry in. I accidentally put my headlamp in. It was in a pocket of something. So my headlamp is right there, drying out. Hopefully I didn't ruin it because it went in the washing machine for a little bit. And well, might have to buy a new one down at the outfitter in town here. But this is it. That's where I'm staying for the next 2 nights. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do a short slack pack. Here's a little, we got a little balcony. They got a bunch of balconies here, which is cute, right? Look at this. Sit out here and relax. There's the Dollar General through those trees across the street, and town is down that way. You can't see it from here, but we're gonna head downtown. I just found out that I can't get an Irish whiskey for St. Patrick's Day because it used to be a dry county, and I can't get a beer, which I will do, but no Irish whiskey, Dad. You're gonna have to suffer this St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, so I'll show you when I'm walking downtown in a minute. Yeah, all right, just walking through downtown Hot Springs on our way to the Spring Creek Tavern, get a beer and some chicken wings. And then there's a brew pub here too we might check out. But apparently the brew pub, oh, there's Spring Creek Tavern right there across the street. That's where we're going, right there. That this must be Spring Creek. Oh wow, look at that. All right, we're gonna go check this. Huh? Oh, all right, there you go. I don't know. All right, we're going in now. Me and Rocky and Whiskey and Titanium are going right here.